What's up, everybody? Welcome to an all-new episode of SCNS Live, the Super Cool Nerd Show. Thank you for joining us out there in the Super Cool Nerd Nation for another week of news, nerdetry. We're going to talk some wrestling.
We can.
Yeah, we're going to talk a little bit of... Well, I don't know if we have that. I'm actually here to talk about literature today. Yes.
About what?
Literature.
Literature.
Literature. Anyway, thank you for joining us out there in the Super Cool Nerd Nation. My name is Jason the X, but I don't do this show by myself. Over there, actually, in studio, and there's that buzz again.
2 weeks in a row. I'm sorry about the buzz there. We had a small cat try to eat my cord to my laptop, and...
Can you mess with the cords down here?
I'll be right back. I'm going to go mess with the cords.
I don't know how that happened, but anyway. Just, Oh, there it goes. I don't know what you hit, but it did something. I don't know. Anyway.
I just pushed all the cords and the buzzing went away.
It's a mess. I need to fix some stuff. Anyway, also, away from studio, but soon to be returning soon, because she is now second shot activated 5G. It's Cora.
When am I going to get my superpowers? I was told I just needed...
I've been wondering about that, too.
Huh?
Where are my damn superpowers?
Yeah, I was told that I just needed to wait like the 3 days, once the fever is gone completely, I would get that, and it was completely gone yesterday. And now we're on day 3 after, and I still don't got no superpowers.
I have not caused any mayhem yet, and I'm disappointed.
My superpower has been I can drink a bottle of whiskey and not get drunk.
Nah. Nah. Actually, and also, with that, please, everybody, go get vaccinated if you can. Because you can.
Trust the science.
If you are in the Dallas area, Fair Park is right there. And as Jason got to experience with me, because I've gone to Fair Park, both public transit and by car now, it is a well-oiled machine no matter how you do it. Quick and easy, super painless. They have it down to a science. We were in and out in 20 minutes, and the only reason it took 20 minutes is because of the 15-minute wait that we had after the shot, and then the 5 minutes beforehand was just getting checked in, and that really didn't take long. It was getting checked in and then going to the section where they had the shots.
The science.
And the Army individuals out there who are working, they're doing very good work. They've got it down, and I can see how they were able to handle such a big... Because... If you're familiar with Dallas, Fair Park is huge.
Yep. And
they were using, like, the check-in was at one side of it, and the shot area was at the other side of it. So they could accommodate a lot of people. And also when you pull up, they have shortwave FM radio instructing you what to do.
Ooh.
What gates to go in, what you need to do, what you need to have available before you even get there. Just so well done. Like, they covered all the eventualities. I mean, if you're driving in the car, you got radio. If you're taking the shuttle up there, they already know where to take you. Good job.
Kudos to Dallas. You're doing it right.
And for public transit, so when you're in the car, you get checked in at one gate, and then you follow the instruction, follow the guides basically that are given to you to get to the next gate for the shot. For public transit, you get off the train, and they're at the station. So at Fair Park Station is an attendant with the little thing that's like, "Hi, yes, I'm going to check you in now." They check you in there, and then you just get on the shuttle bus, which is like one of those buses with a Greyhound bus kind of thing. And that's where you get your shot. Takes you there, you get a shot on the bus. The bus waits 20 minutes, 15, 20 minutes, something like that. Takes you back to the bus station or to the train station. Then people get off, then people get on. Cycle repeats. So no matter how you go, it's a very quick, painless operation. I honestly think it's the best way to go, and you can sign up online. While you don't technically need the reservations anymore, it's more so that they know which vaccine you're getting, and so that you know what day you're going, because it doesn't matter if you go at your time slot. You can go at any point that day. My time was for 2 p.m. that day, but we went at 10 a.m. and I still got my shot.
The people that were there, they were pretty much handling anybody, any intake that came in. It's very well done. Mm-hmm. Please, everybody, go get vaccinated, because we want to go back to conventions and crap.
Trust the science.
Also, if you get Pfizer or Moderna, they give you an email reminder to set up your second dose. So, if you forget, actually no, you get a text and an email, so they make sure that you remember.
All right.
And that's all we're gonna do now that we've done our vaccine
I'm
PSA.
pushing for it. I want to do things like conventions that are possibly coming back and
All-Con?
or not coming back, and the stuff we're getting into on the show. Right on. I know we do shout outs early, but I do want to give one right off the bat. Toy reviewer Pixel Dan helped with writing a book here recently, and it is the Collected Toys of the Masters of the Universe. I just got this in today.
Ooh.
It is a pictorial directory of every Masters of the Universe toy made, and if you look, this thing,
That's a thick one.
thick.
Thick!
Damn, boy.
Oh my god.
That's a thick ass boy. Damn.
Oh, Lord.
Anyway, I plan to really just go through
Oh
this.
my
I got
God.
mine, it's hitting bookstores now. I got mine through Amazon because I could get it for a little bit cheaper, and they were able to deliver it today. But yeah, congratulations, Pixel Dan, and your lovely book, which I do plan on reading and going through, and nostalging for toys of the past. And I might actually get the urge to I need to buy that. eBay might just get torn asunder tonight with you know what? I'll just get 3 times.
Did you really not tour through eBay with that new Japanese store with all the video games last week?
Oh, no. I have not gone to Super Potato yet. Not yet.
I'm a little disappointed.
I really want a Super Famicom system. I'm surprised Cora hasn't looked for anything Suikoden related on there. But
Look, no matter what I look for, it's going to be astronomically expensive and something I can't afford right now, so I know better.
anyway, yes, the things
tempting,
are out
though.
there. So, all right. So with all of that out of the way, let's kick this thing off with some super cool nerd news. All right, let me go ahead and kick this pig in the ass. As I heard my cats are getting on my damn nerves tonight. Anyway, don't squirt. No, he's just exploring. He wants to be in here because we're in here. But regardless, one of my favorite Disney Plus shows has been Falcon and the Winter Soldier, or should I say Captain America and the Winter Soldier.
Spoiler. Sorry. It's been 2 weeks.
I mean, they're out there. They're out there. Captain Falcon is out there.
It's been, what, 2 weeks? 3 weeks?
Yeah, it's been 2 weeks now.
2 weeks. You've had 2 weeks.
So anyway, but
Spoilers.
it's kind of hard to measure how well these shows are doing because they're online. Or is it? Because apparently, nothing came close to the viewership of Falcon and the Winter Soldier for the month of April. Even though they did debut back in March, technically, but they ran the month of April.
Yeah, they did.
According to Connected TV and TV analytics provider T-Vision, the Disney Plus series was Disney Plus's biggest ever series premiere in March, beating out everything else.
In
was
March.
viewed by TV Vision panel members 40 times as much as the average TV series out there.
Oh, wow.
So basically, you can't get these numbers without people going back and re-watching. I don't think. But so yeah, I think the second biggest thing was This Is Robbery, the world's biggest art heist. I'm not sure what that is, but as far as every other thing that was streaming on Netflix, Hulu, and surprisingly Amazon Prime, because I thought Invincible did really well, this beat out everything. So congratulations to Disney Plus and all the cast and crew of Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I thought it was great. I love the show, and I don't want to get into too many spoilers because I already said Captain Falcon.
Yeah, I was saying you keep calling it Falcon Winter Soldier. We don't know what it actually is now.
But being frank though, I thought the ending could have been done better, but I think they had to make some appropriations because of COVID. Because remember, this show got interrupted in the middle of filming.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is true. But otherwise, I thought it was well done. And Bucky is the first white man in the MCU to be invited to the cookout twice.
He got a plate twice. He got a plate.
That man brought store-bought He didn't bring any to the cookout.
He got a plate, yo.
Definitely, it's introduced a lot more lore. I really wish they could have brought more characters in there.
If it was 10 episodes, yes, but it's only 6. You don't want to overstuff it in 6.
And I won't get into spoilers. Either way, I thought the show was good, and without giving any spoilers, I'll just leave it at that. If you haven't watched it, they're all available to watch right now on Disney Plus.
Binge it.
Go check it out. It was definitely, it's topical, and there's a hot toy out there that's calling my name.
let me ask you. Did you watch it, Cora?
I don't have Disney Plus.
Oh,
I don't have Disney Plus.
We can help.
We keep telling. Okay. Anyways, did you cry?
I don't think I did.
I was a mess at work. I watched it at work, like during my lunch break. I was a mess during the last episode. They're in 2 parts. And I don't want to. I guess we're not doing spoilers, so I don't want to say what parts. But there were 2 parts that I one of them there were like a couple tears, and then the one towards the end, I was bawling. I was like, I took a picture and sent it to some friends. I'm like, I'm ugly crying at work.
You proud everything.
I'm an emotional person.
I'm just kidding. No, very well done show. And what's next from Disney Plus? I think Ricardo can tell us that.
Yes, I can. And we actually got an announcement from none other than Tom Hiddleston that we're actually moving Friday nights to Wednesday nights. That's right. Tom Hiddleston came out with a teaser for Loki and said that the release date is now going to be Wednesday, June 9th, and that the new Friday nights will be Wednesday nights. So, of course, those of us that work during the week, it's kind of suck a little bit because those that like to get up or stay up late and watch it and then go to work, it's going to be in the middle of the week instead of a Friday, so sucks. But we get Loki 2 days early, and I'm excited. What we know from this show is that it's going to follow Loki after the time traveling shenanigans he got up in Avengers Endgame. Spoilers, but it's been 2 years. Trailers for the Disney Plus series show Loki being recruited by a mysterious organization called the Timekeepers to fix the flow of time in several alternate realities. The show comes from head writer Michael Waldron and director Kate Herron, and also going to star Owen Wilson, Gugu Mbatha-Raw, Sophia DiMartino, Wunmi Mosaku, and Richard E. Grant. And that's not all that we got from Disney and Marvel for this coming year. We actually got, it's playing right now, we got this amazing video.
Narrated by the man.
Stanley.
I teared up. There. I teared up at this.
There you go. I did too. I teared up. I didn't fall on crap, but I did tear up during this. It does show all the moments from the past, I guess 12 years at this point. 13 years. Wow, 13 years. And of course, last year we didn't have anything Marvel released for the first time in 11 years, 12 years, whatever. Here you see the reaction to Avengers Endgame, which I still play in my head. Like I was at the theaters multiple times, just hearing people's reaction during that opening weekend. And as the video goes along, it is a rather long video, but I'm just gonna get right to it. Oh wait,
let's talk about some of the stuff that they showed off here.
Okay, here we go.
So first off, of course, Black Widow finally making its way to theaters with some new scenes being shown. I can't wait. I have been dying for this movie, and I'm so ready to see Natasha finally get her movie. But we also got teasers for The Eternals and the one that's showing right now, Shang-Chi, Master of Kung Fu.
Oh, I'm so excited.
I'm sorry, The Legend of the Ten Rings.
There you go.
I've got Simu Liu's character right here.
You already got all the action figures?
September 3rd, that's releasing. And then we get something for Eternals, which that's going to be November 5th, 2021.
Yep.
But then they just hit us hard. Like, okay, fine. We knew these things were coming. Spider-Man No Way From Home, December 17th. Doctor Strange, Into the Multiverse of Madness, March 25th. Thor Love and Thunder, May 6th. Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, July 8th. And The Marvels, November 11th, 2022.
Day after my birthday.
Ant-Man and Wasp, Into the Quantumania. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, May 5th, 2023.
Yes, 2 years.
And then we got a little teaser for, I'm going to go back to the main shot, a little teaser for the Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
Which, so ready for that. We're getting something new into the Marvel universe. But, oh boy, they went hard for something that was just like a teaser.
They always, like, when they did the thing last June, kind of teasing a little bit. And there's one thing that they didn't show that was a little surprised, because they did show Fantastic Four, and I think it's supposed to come out before Fantastic Four. It was Blade.
I'm not sure what's up with Blade, but the one that I'm interested in that we probably don't know, we know the least about is the Marvels.
Yeah.
Now, who have we got so far? Because I wonder if I still have the pictures.
Oh, please tell me you do. Please tell me you do. So
I
while you're
think
looking for those,
saved them on my phone.
all
Sadly.
right. So while you look for those,
but I put them on the SCNS page, and it was our newest,
cast member,
family member to the MCU.
yes,
Miss Marvel. We finally got to see her full costume. Guys, y'all saw the costume. Y'all know Miss Marvel. What'd you think?
she looks awesome.
It looks like they literally just like reached into the comic book, picked her out, and she became real. Like, it's perfect
It's
casting.
just like they like Cora said, they pulled it from the comic and then they gave it that MCU kiss. Just there you go.
Yeah. And like just from the onset, like one, I can tell she's really excited to be on set, because like the behind the scenes shots, she's smiling in like all of them, and it's very heartwarming to see that. And I didn't actually expect we would ever get her in the MCU, at least not for a while, for obvious reasons. But I'm not upset by this. I'm just more excited about
As a fan of the Miss Marvel series, and I have said, her Iman Vellani. I'll keep wanting her name. I've spoken about how much I love the Miss Marvel series and the character. But when I saw her in costume, I instantly got to that Jason protective mode that I get. Like, nobody say anything. I will take your eyes.
We will protect you, sweet child. We will protect you.
It is great. But with that, so we have this movie that we didn't know was coming, The Marvels.
Yeah.
So we have Captain Marvel, who Carol Danvers is supposed to be appearing somewhere in this series.
Yeah.
And we recently had Photon added.
Because of WandaVision.
Monica Rambeau.
Yeah.
Or, is her name Monica or?
Yeah.
Okay, it's Monica was the daughter. I keep getting them mixed up. Which one's the mom, which one's the daughter. But
we got Photon.
yeah, but now we have the two of them. I can see Photon appearing in this series as well. Look, I love that they added Monica to the WandaVision series, but there is some unfinished business between her and Carol.
Oh, yeah. There's going to be some
but
angry
also,
business.
she was blinked out for 5 years.
Yeah.
So I want some closure on that, and I don't know if the Miss Marvel series is where that should happen.
It's going to happen in the Marvels.
Exactly.
So I want to go. Let me tell you, from June until May 5th of 2023. Let me tell you everything that's coming out so far that we have. We have Loki, Black Widow July 7th, the What If series this summer, Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings September 3rd of this year, Eternals November 5th of this year, Hawkeye series late 2021 of this year.
She's dancing.
Along with that, Miss Marvel also this year, late 2021.
Yep.
Spider-Man 3 No Way Home December 17th of this year. Doctor Strange of the Multiverse of Madness March 25th of next year. And then Thor Love and Thunder May 6th next year. Black Panther Wakanda Forever July 8th of next year. The Marvels November 11th, 2022 as well. Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania February 17th, 2023. And Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 May 5th, 2023. But along with that, in all of 2022 and 2023, we still don't know what other shows are coming out, including the She-Hulk series, Moon Knight. Oh, these are filming now.
Moon Knight is filming right now. There were some shots that recently were released with Ethan Hawke on set.
Ooh,
I know we
forgot
did
he
see
was in
some great stunt work from Oscar Isaac.
Oh, my...
Oh, look at her. Hey, I can see your heart going a flutter, okay?
Zaddy.
I love Oscar Isaac. Okay.
I want him to play Gomez, like a live action Gomez in The Addams Family.
I mean, yeah, he did the voice, but Marvel is on its way back, and I couldn't be happier. So,
if these past 10 years were amazing, I cannot wait, because I mean, WandaVision and Captain America and Falcon were Winter Soldier were just absolutely off the walls bonkers. I'm excited to see what's coming next.
It's amazing what we can bring to TV. But anyway,
I'm just gonna say that I'm very excited that Hawkeye is coming out late in the year, because my birthday is late in the year, and it's like Marvel is giving me a birthday present.
The leaked costume that he wears on set.
No.
I would say it's a fraction of what you thought it might be.
We lost Cora. We lost Cora.
I have my Hawkeye Matt Fraction figure just like sitting up here staring
I
at
think
me.
a certain Hawkeye fan on this show is going to be very pleased. And we're also getting Haley Steinfeld as Kate Bishop. This is going to be a good year for Marvel. It's going to be a good 2 years for Marvel. I mean, we're planned up for 2-3 years now. Yeah. Somebody asked James Gunn on Twitter, any casting news for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3? And he was like, yeah, Chris Pratt's going to play Star-Lord. Dave Bautista's going to play Drax. And he just named the cast that we knew was there. It's like, that's about it, I think. It's like, you jerk. And then he went like, see you in 2 years in May.
Yeah, I saw that.
I mean, to be fair, that's how you avoid that question without you'll see.
But still, I can't wait for Black Widow will be the first one that I get.
Get your fix.
You know what?
Your theater fix with Marvel.
I will go to theaters for Black Widow.
I will buy you your ticket to Galaxy.
I will go to the theater for Black Widow just because. It's been a while. And, you know, I'm vaccinated now.
Yeah.
So, I'm good. Rest of y'all, I don't know what you're going to do. But, I'm going to see Black Widow. Anyway, we got to move on. Cora, please deliver unto us the next story.
Please.
Well, I know we are all very excited now that the three of us are vaccinated fully for conventions to start coming back. I'm definitely one of them. I do miss going to cons and hanging out with people. And honestly, I was really excited to see what Anime Fest was going to be doing this year, since it is my favorite anime convention that we tend to go to every year. Well, this year they have canceled their in-person event. It was scheduled for July 30th through August 2nd, but they have canceled that, and it will be a digital event again this year for July 31st only. Wow. In addition to that, GamerFest is also just completely canceled. They also did mention, though, in addition to the cancellation and moving it all to a digital event instead, they are working with the convention hotel, so the Sheraton Dallas, for another event for later this year. So we'll just have to keep our eyes and ears open for what that could be. Maybe it could be GamerFest, like put back on the docket, or it could just be something else we don't know. All we know is that they're working with the hotel on an event, and that the other event is digital.
All right.
Which, to be honest, I'm chill with that. I'm perfectly fine with conventions taking another year to be kind of like,
they
not
made
yet.
a call, and we're going to stand by it because Anime Fest is.
Oh yeah.
It's a large convention with a lot of attendees.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you have to weigh
yeah,
how many people we can let in, and are people going to be able to enjoy it at that level too?
Yeah.
And is it going to be worth the time and money?
Yeah, and
because it is. In the end, it is still a business, and it could they break even? Could they? Yeah. So,
and I know they, and I say that they, when you say breaking even, Anime Fest does a lot for artists attending.
Yeah.
With making that area free for people to visit into, like coming off the street and just buying art. It's one of those cons that we've always stood by. They've always been good to us, and they've and as attendees, we've always enjoyed it as well.
Yeah.
I think whatever call they make at this point is the right call. I'm going to say it. I'll put it like that. And I applaud them for, it sucks. It sucks so bad. because it's like we said, it's one of our favorite conventions to go to. We meet a lot of voice actors. I buy a lot of stuff.
I got my Pokemon badges there one year,
and it's just the layout is very good. But kudos to the staff, and we are here. We are waiting patiently.
Yep.
But I want to go back to cons.
that just means next year they can come back with a big bash.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Epic.
My only disappointment
My only disappointment, and I was actually talking with my roommate about this yesterday, is that the theme for Anime Fest the year that COVID happened, like before we knew it was happening, was horror. And they were hinting heavily, like there were a lot of hints that Junji Ito may be either part of the event, like there in person, or they would be holding something regarding
Okay,
him.
so for
There.
those of us that are not really well versed in anime, who is that and how awesome is he?
I'm sorry.
Junji Ito is considered like the king of horror in terms of manga. Not so much anime,
Yeah.
but manga. His artwork is incredible. And if you are a fan of horror, you are doing yourself a disservice by not looking into his work. Because there is something there for everyone. Not all of his stories you will like, which is the same with any horror genre anyway, but you will find something that sticks with you. And there will be something that will haunt your nightmares. I still have nightmares about Akigahara Fault.
Send me
And,
things I can look up.
to piggyback on that, she actually just unwittingly brought up another point. A lot of their guests are Japanese guests, and we can't get them right now.
Yeah.
Yes.
So digital is the way to
Yeah.
go. Also, being able to get some of those guests that we wouldn't see if they decide to hold the event. So it's a shame to hear, but hey, Anime Fest 2022 better be lit.
It's gonna be a party, yo.
Oh, it's gonna be.
I expect a whole bunch of nerds that haven't had this in a while. And like nobody complaining because we've missed what we had. You don't know what you've got to.
Oh God.
Whoever the musical guest is, I'm gonna fight people to get to the concert.
Everybody just having such a good time because it'll have been quite some time since we had conventions.
Oh my God, it's gonna be such a.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just. Oh my God.
Buck wild, just buck wild. Anyway,
Within reason, though.
within reason, of course.
Remember, yes, keep your buck wildness to not the convention space, please. You can have a good time, but if you start causing actual problems, you need to
Yeah.
leave. And if you don't, I will help you find the door because I don't want you to ruin this for
Super kick
us.
you out of the convention.
So
Oh no, Rainmaker. Just
she gonna hit people with the rain. She just loves that Okada figure. She loves this
Yeah.
this Okada figure I have here. Anyway, okay. Moving on. One of
Moving
my
on.
favorite games, speaking of at the beginning of the pandemic, that got me through those first treacherous weeks was Doom Eternal. I love Doom Eternal. But there's one thing that that they are now giving to me. Now, one thing in Doom Eternal is you can collect little minifigures of monsters, even one of the Doom Slayers. So, what did we get? We got the announcement that they are giving us Doom figures in that style. Little collectibles, and if you look at the video, they are adorable. Look at they are perfect representations of those little collectibles in game. Yes.
that's so cool.
Actually they're getting some that were in Doom as well. We don't know how far these are going to be. I always say I don't like the little vinyl figures like Pops and stuff. Well, I just throw it out the window because these figures will come from a company called Numbskull Designs. They've already done a couple of Doom. Done Doom merchandise in the past, but this was only a matter of time before somebody said, "Let's take the collectible toys in the game and truly make them collectible."
Look at that.
There will be 12 in all. The 12 figures are available for pre-order right now through Just Geek. For $34.99
For the whole set?
They also have a 2 for $60 offer. They're going to vary in size, of course. If you play Doom Eternal, then yes, they're going to vary in size and everything. And they will be having 4 releases that will be staggered over the release of the life of the line. So I can't wait. Let's see. So let's see. The initial group will be coming out in July, and the rest will be every 8 weeks after that.
Every 2 months.
First set has, of course, a Doomslayer, a Cacodemon, an Arachnotron, and an Imp. Next wave, of course, in August, then October, December, and then the final series will be 2 figures, the Marauder and the Soldier, in February of 2022. These things are adorable, and I must have them. They are cute destruction, and that is like right up my alley.
See, if Funko made these to look just like that, you wouldn't buy them.
No, they wouldn't look like that, because Funko would make them worse. This ain't Funko.
Funko's awesome.
No. But I can't wait for this. I know anybody that's a fan of Doom. Also, shout out to friends over there at QuakeCon.
QuakeCon.
Waiting for an announcement from them. Oh, wait. It's going to be digital this year, I believe.
Yeah.
It's going to be digital.
I believe so.
Yeah. That's another con that
We'll still support you guys because we love QuakeCon.
Oh, I mean, yeah. And make a movie with the Doomslayer in it. Yeah. With the actual Doomslayer.
Not The Rock?
No.
Or what was the other guy? Carl Urban?
Yeah, I don't want that. There's also one on Netflix that I stopped watching when I realized there wasn't a Doomslayer in it. Anyway, moving on, getting this train back on the tracks. Ricardo, ball's in your court.
So we got a teaser today, and it involves Stranger Things. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We got the new teaser for the Stranger Things, and it's kind of creepy. The last time we saw the gang from Stranger Things was back in 2019 or July 1985, depending if you want to go by that timeline. The Epic Showdown. And then, spoilers, but it's also been 2 years. So
I think we're okay.
Yeah, we're okay. So last time we saw the season finale closed with Jim Hopper looked like he was dead, and the Byers family leaving town, and the Russians facility destroyed, at least for now. And then we got a teaser back at the beginning of last year, and it was in Russia, and looked like Hopper was alive with a shaved head. And now we got another teaser earlier today, which I think is playing now. I don't have my YouTube open. Yes, it was playing. So.
Oh, I didn't get the trailer for Stranger Things. You didn't send one. Sorry.
Oh, I thought I did.
I just got a slate.
I was thinking of the trailer.
Oh, well,
anyways, so we have this trailer, and it looks like they are inside a facility, and we see kids playing. They all have their shaved heads. They have like nursing gowns on, and we see this man, and it sounds like Papa, Dr. Martin Brenner, the former scientist of the U.S. Department of Energy who raised the test subjects at Hawkins' lab, including our beloved 11. And it kind of shows somebody walking into this room with all these kids, and they'll call him Papa. And then we hear, 11, are you listening? And the shot goes over to a door with the number 11 on there, and we hear some heavy breathing from 11. And then the teaser ends. We still don't have a release date for this. It is speculated it's going to come out 2022 over on Netflix. And I believe this is the 4th and final season of Stranger Things. Also, the kids are getting rather... they're getting closer to adulthood.
I'm pretty sure all of them can drive at least now.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure all of them can drive. And they all have pretty good fledgling careers. I mean, Millie Bobby Brown's been in the Godzilla series. And then we had one of the kids was in It, and also in Shazam.
Gonna be in Ghostbusters Afterlife.
Yeah, so they're all busy. And I'm pretty sure they've outgrown their roles in this.
Yeah, let's get them while they're still kids.
Yeah. Also says something as the doctor walks into the room with the kids. He says, "Today, I have something very special planned for you." We're getting this sometime either late this year or early next year, possibly. Like I said, we don't have a release date. It is speculation that it's going to come out 2022, but I am excited. I have loved the Stranger Things series. I was actually in San Diego Comic-Con when the cast was there for season 2, and when the actress who played Barb showed up in disguise, and then when she took it off and we all realized it was her, the crowd went crazy, and then the creators were like, "Yeah, no, you're dead. You're not coming back." Just kind of rip that Band-Aid right off. So we are getting a couple of new cast members in this, including Jamie Campbell Bower, who you probably know him from Sweeney Todd, Eduardo Franco from Booksmart, Joseph Quinn from Catherine the Great, that was it. Including and there's 5 more other new cast members which I did not get the names of. We also do know that some of the season will take place in Russia, whose evil masterminds have continually been behind the unfolding Cold War era chaos in Hawkins. So go out to youtube.com and just type in Stranger Things teaser. You can watch it. It's like a minute long. So yeah.
Probably should have posted that on the Facebook page.
I'll post it on the Facebook page afterwards.
All right, Cora, passing the ball to you. Like a basketball anime.
Ow.
What is the show? What is the show?
I hit one of my kitty ears. Ooh.
Oh, that was on too.
Keeping in the vein of conventions and events, let's talk about E3. So E3 has announced that they will be doing another digital event this year. We didn't actually get a digital event last year or an event at all, technically.
It's not wrong.
However, we will be getting a digital event this year, which will be from June 12th through 15th. And some of the studios that we'll be seeing some stuff from are, of course, Square Enix, Bandai, Gearbox, the general, what we usually get. Konami originally announced that they had something that they were going to be presenting at E3, but they have since actually redacted that. They've actually changed their minds, and they will no longer be at E3, but they did start before rumor mills and things started going haywire, as the internet is wont to do. They did state that they will have some big announcements to be made in the coming months. Now, what that means, no one knows. They've been teasing that they're working on some stuff for a while. So who knows? But we're not getting them at E3. But we're still getting stuff, but just not Konami. I'm side-eyeing you, Konami.
Has it gotten to the point where, because Nintendo has their own, they have Nintendo Directs. Sony is doing its own thing. Microsoft is doing its own thing. Apparently Konami is doing its own thing. Is it getting to the point where E3 is becoming, not necessary?
I wouldn't say that, because Nintendo and Sony and all of them that usually do their own thing still have stuff to present at E3. So I wouldn't say that it's necessarily obsolete. Especially in Konami's case, we can't lump Konami in with that, because whatever they're working on may not be ready for E3.
That's fair.
So we may get something later in June from them.
Along with that, we should announce it will be taking place June 12th and 15th. June 12th through the 15th.
Okay.
Online. I actually put us in for media for that.
Ooh.
So I'm not sure what's going to happen. Maybe we'll get some exclusive stuff. Maybe we'll go follow them at E3 on Twitter as well, because that's probably where a lot of announcements are going to be made. And they have made a YouTube channel just for the events that will be happening. That's going to be YouTube Live at E3 is what you should search for. Subscribe to the channel, because I want to know my games that are coming out, and if this is how they got to do it. But I think if there's any convention out there that can adapt well to an online presence, it's E3.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can do this.
Oh, yeah.
I'm calling it right now.
No.
We're getting God of War 2 at E3.
Ooh.
I'm calling it right now.
We could become an official E3 co-streamer.
Oh.
Well, howdy. I think that needs to happen.
But I'm calling it right now. We're getting God of War footage at E3.
Oh, definitely. It'll happen. It'll happen. And I'll say it like this. Let me say it better happen.
I have one thing and one thing only that I'm looking forward to at E3. Final Fantasy 16. I'm going to get my Final Fantasy 14 stuff at FanFest next week.
I want 16 stuff. We've gotten we got a taste of 16.
So,
but we need a little bit more.
You know what else is going to come out at E3, I think, is of who's involved or who's been featured at E3, I think. I think we're getting the All Elite Wrestling game at E3.
No,
No?
I don't think it's ready yet.
You don't think it's gonna?
yet.
They won't show more teas?
No, they need,
You don't think Kenny will show up?
They
with
need
Aubrey?
at least another year of development. Not this year.
I think they'll show.
No one's showing up this year. I don't think we'll see a lot. I don't think we'll see that though. But we'll see. We'll see.
I'll bet you a bottle of booze.
We'll talk after. But I do, keeping in the game of some video game stuff, I do have a little thing to announce.
Ooh.
Now, I have yet to find a PS5, and I hate the world for it. I do. However, if you haven't gotten a PS5 yet, don't. Hold off. Sony has recently announced they're going to be doing a hardware change to the PS5 already.
Oh, wow.
Redesign will enter production in 2022. This is a report coming from Video Games Chronicle. And supply chains are saying that the redesigned consoles will feature a new customized 6nm CPU from AMD. Higher processing power. Now, I wish I had a PS5 in this case so I could see the hardware specifications. But this is also coming through a website called Digitimes. Because they're going to be they found the company that's supplying the semiconductors for these new PS5s. So basically the redesign will be purely components focused.
Oh, wow.
But, and this is where I start to speculate something.
Yeah.
Why are we redesigning hardware in this system less than a year from release? We will be a 1-year release of the PS5, and there has already been a need for an internal hardware change. An upgrade, mind you.
A good upgrade.
It's a good upgrade, but I'm questioning what's going on here. What's really going? I mean, I don't ever like to speculate.
Yeah.
But I've never seen a change like this happen as quick. And granted, it could be. Well, there is a. Let me go back to the full screen. With the pandemic, there has been a shortage of semiconductors and any kind of materials. That's one reason why we don't have PS5s right now. There's just not enough parts to go around to build these.
Yeah.
So I do have a question of like, was there a shortcut taken with some of the hardware being thrown in these to make release?
Ooh.
It's not going to be a huge change, but it is a hardware change for a piece of equipment that has not been out a year yet. I have questions.
Ooh.
So keep that in mind if you're still looking for PS5s. This could also attribute to the shortage. It could be something like, we didn't have enough made on this platform, but as long as we don't have any made that we can sell, let's go ahead and change this because we can, because they're still being manufactured and there's not enough. We can make this running change because we don't have any to sell anyway.
So what are you gonna do? Are you gonna wait? Or if you walk into Target and find one, are you gonna go ahead and drop the $500-$600, whatever it cost?
Well, the selfish part of me is going to get a PS5 whenever I can. So they did also announce that the supply situation on the PS5s is going to improve soon, but that's it. Just soon.
Everything's gonna come out in November, December.
But they have shipped over 4.5 million units, and a further that was at launch, and a further 3.3 million in the quarter ending in March 31st.
So 7 million, and we both don't have one.
Yeah, that's it. That's all that are available.
Damn.
Yeah. So if you're wondering why you ain't got a PS5 yet, it's because literally there's only 7.8 million of them available to buy.
And there's people out there with like 10 of them in their garages. They can't sell them because no one wants to pay $800.
Those people need to be drop kicked. Anyway.
More than that.
Yeah. All right, Rick. Pass.
Shoot. 3-pointer. Woohoo! I win. Okay, so guys, those that don't shake your head at me. I'm Luka Doncic. Anyways, so everyone knows I love Broadway. I love musicals.
Really?
I'm getting another Hamilton costume made. And we got some good news for New York City. Broadway is opening up full capacity on September 14th of this year. New York Governor Andrew Cuomo announced via Twitter on Wednesday tickets will go on sale on Thursday. Through the officials have already kind of quietly started, but they're not 100%. A quote from Cuomo: "Broadway is major part of our state's identity and economy, and we are thrilled that the curtains will rise again. I am excited as well, though New York is also kind of iffy on the whole pandemic thing because they were one of the hardest hit states in the nation. Of course, they're also one of the most populous ones. So, all of the theaters closed last year on March 12th, and it's not just the actors that were, that were like, oh, it's all the lighting guys, it's the vendors, the bartenders, it's the costume designers, it's the lighting, it's the music producers, it's a lot of people. Like one show easily, there's like, I think Hamilton has over like 200 to 300 people backstage just working on everything. So it's a lot of people, and there were, I believe, 34 shows at the time when they closed. Let me see. Let me double check. So yeah, but you can start buying tickets actually today. I know several people have already bought tickets for several shows out there, including my beloved Hamilton, because I'm on a Facebook page. It's a whole thing. But yeah, so you can start buying. 31 shows were in production when everything shut down. So 31 shows times, let's say 250 people. That's a lot of people that don't have jobs anymore. So yeah, they're opening back up, and there are a couple shows that are not coming back, unfortunately, such as Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf and Martin McDonagh's Hangman, while others, including a revival of Company with Patti LuPone, are expected to return. So yeah, I know several friends that live in New York that are very excited about this. Some of them already got tickets to several shows. So remember, a lot of these shows, you will still be required to wear a mask. I know here in Dallas, I'm going to go see Wicked with a couple of friends. It will be 100% capacity, but they will be strictly enforcing the face mask policy, which is smart. Even though you're a vaccine, you don't know who around you is not. So continue wearing those masks. Be smart. Trust the science. Go get vaxxed.
Well, this is good news. We're all getting back to normal.
Yeah. And a lot of people are going back to work. Cora? Pass.
He's done talking about Broadway. I know, I'm surprised as you are.
I mean, I could talk for like another 20 minutes.
No, we're good.
I could start rapping.
We don't have that much show.
I'm not.
How about some Nintendo
Yes,
stuff?
Nintendo.
Keep with the video games.
See, all right. So we all know that we have a Mario movie coming out next year with Illumination
what?
Studios. Wait, y'all did? I could have swore we talked about this on the
No,
show.
we haven't.
Clearly, no.
This was announced a little while ago.
What?
So okay.
Breaking news.
Guess I'm wrapping two stories into this. Could have swore we talked about this already. I guess not. So here we go. So coming to theaters next year via Illumination Studios and partner with Nintendo is going to be a Super Mario movie. There was a whole poster and everything with Mario, and it says "Let's a go." It's got the Illumination symbol. Okay, well,
I am looking
cool.
this up right now.
Jason's upset now.
Thank you for this. I'm just gonna cry. Oh my god.
Sorry. I'm not sure which month, but we just know that they were slated for 2022. This has been in production since 2018.
Oh, wow.
That's why I thought we'd covered it already.
It's been 3 years.
Could have swore. Yeah. But
Oh.
it's not just this movie. Nintendo has expressed an interest in doing more animation with not just the Mario franchise. So they've taken a good backseat from animation since the days of the Super Mario Bros. Super Show and the Legend of Zelda TV show, Captain N, the Game Master. Like, it's been a while since we've had these shows. But it looks like Nintendo is kind of slowly going back into that market. and it looks like they're going to be making some more animated content with their other properties, not just Super Mario Brothers.
Ooh.
And with this movie, with the Super Mario movie as well, I do want to kind of quell some people's worry, because I know a lot of people's first thought when they think Mario movie is the one from 1993, which I don't blame you. It's my first thought too. I never even saw the movie. I just saw the cover and did not want to see it, to be fair.
Put up that I was putting together while she was talking, so because I found the posters and
Oh God,
it looks something like that.
But the founder for Illumination Studios, yeah, I love that. I love it. I love it. But the founder of Illumination Studios, Chris Meledandri, is working like directly with Shigeru Miyamoto on the Super Mario movie.
I bet they are.
Yeah, so they're working closely together. And Illumination is basically, or I think there's a part of Illumination that's part of Nintendo, if I read the article correctly. I will have to go back and double check that, so take that information with a grain of salt. But as of June 29th, Chris Meledandri, CEO and founder of Illumination Studios, will be officially an outside director for Nintendo. So he's got a title there now. So it's pretty clear that they're going to be doing a lot more with Illumination's animation department. What that means, though, who knows? We don't know what properties they're going to decide to do films of. Or if they're going to stick with films, and maybe they'll branch into things like TV shows or little animated shorts. We don't know. What are some Nintendo properties y'all would want to see movies of?
We now we have, okay, so we had a Sonic movie. We had Detective Pikachu. We now have Mario. There is one thing that I'm thinking about now is we need to get Nick Fury into this world and be like, I want to talk to you about the Smash Brothers initiative.
See, Smash Brothers would be a really interesting movie, but I will say one thing: Smash Brothers is not known for its story.
I just see these characters fight.
I mean, and y'all should have known what the answer to this question would be. Metroid.
Yeah.
Give me Metroid. You won't give me a game? Fine. Give me a movie then.
Or a TV show.
Oh.
Ooh, Jason, do you remember how they had that trailer a few years ago? Or not trailer, but that teaser image a few years ago with the Metroid? What if it's a teaser for a movie?
I will take whatever Metroid I get. I'm dying here, y'all.
Did they ever end up making that Metroid Prime Lego set?
No, that was in Lego Ideas.
Oh, so
it might get made. We don't know yet.
So okay,
but Nintendo. Okay, but back to the subject. This is a perfect thing for Nintendo to get into. Of course, with the success that we saw of the Sonic movie, I'm sure that, as I always say, they ain't never seen some money that they didn't want a piece of.
Yeah.
And these properties are ripe for some type of feature on the big screen. And the Super Mario Brothers movie was a masterpiece. I don't know what you're talking about. John Leguizamo and what's his name? I can't think of his name. The actor's name.
Bob Hoskin.
Bob Hoskin.
The late great Bob Hoskin.
He said he told his kid, "I did that movie so you could go to college."
I guess that money from Hook wasn't
worked.
enough. Ooh.
But anyway,
okay, so
that's still a guilty pleasure. Either way, though.
Hook came out after Mario.
I thought Hook came out in 91.
No, Nintendo
thought it came
has
out.
a ton of properties that are
Anyway.
ripe for this stuff. I mean, not Castlevania. Netflix has already done that. Don't touch Castlevania. We're good.
So
Well, also Castlevania is not a Nintendo
Oh, that's
property.
right. It's Konami. But just back here. Give me an animated series of Breath of the Wild.
So okay, I would say if you want Legend of Zelda, do you want live action or do you want animated?
Animated.
Yeah.
So
Hands down.
Metroid. Metroid, I would take live action.
And if they do Legend of Zelda, why is Tom Holland the perfect Link?
He's not.
I almost said Zelda.
He talks too much. I love Tom Holland. He talks too much.
What are you raising your hand for? Yeah.
No, I want a Legend of Zelda movie, specifically Majora's Mask. I want a dark animated film of Majora's Mask. You can still make it family friendly. I've seen that happen. Monster House exists.
Are you sure that will,
Hotel Transylvania
are you
exists.
Sure that will be the best one to make a first appearance, though.
Oh no, I'm saying like that's what I want. I don't.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't need to be
Even
right
she
now.
admits.
I just
Don't
want
start with that.
No. If they're going to do Majora's Mask, they would need to do Ocarina of Time first.
Oh, damn. Yeah. Yeah, tell the Ocarina of Time story. It's so perfect.
See, at that point, just make it a series. Season 1 is the original
It needs
story,
to be a
and then
series.
Ocarina of Time do 10 episodes. Majora's Mask do 10 episodes.
Well, here's the thing. With Ocarina of Time's story, as much as I love it, it can be watered down pretty easily to something that would be a movie format, as I have seen with manga. There's a 1-volume manga story for the entirety of Ocarina of Time. And it's done very well. And it's because a lot of the time spent in the game is solving the puzzles and trickery of all of the places. But like the core story of, I need to kill a dragon to get the Medallion of Fire. Okay. It's right there.
That could be
We don't have to do the whole... Yeah, it could be episodic, or if you did it in a film type setting, you could pick and choose which ones you wanted to spend more time on based on what was more important to the story. Like the Forest Temple, the Spirit Temple, especially the Spirit Temple because you had to go back and forth in time, and maybe like 1 or 2 others. And then things like the Water Temple, you don't have to spend a super long time on because it wasn't super plot important other than to get the medallion.
Spent a lot of time on it when you played the game. Anyway.
So, also, fun fact, actually, I'm going to defend the Water Temple real quick. It's actually not that hard. It might also be because I played it so much that I actually know how to do it.
I think when you mention Ocarina of Time, though, because there's so little, there's dialogue, but it's readable, I think it has the most wiggle room for artistic interpretation.
Oh, yeah.
For anything.
Oh,
added.
yeah.
Yeah. So, I don't know how I would want it, but I think that actually would be the perfect Zelda property to start with.
And also, if you're going to give Link dialogue, which you probably will, especially in a movie format, there needs to be dialogue, unless you make him mute and sign language.
That'd be pretty cool.
Which is, please, that would be so cool. Everyone's already accepted this, Nintendo. Just do that. But if you give him dialogue, you can make him sarcastic without making him unlikable. I'm looking at the TV show.
Excuse me, princess.
Sorry, he drove me crazy. I couldn't watch the show. But because again, in the manga that I have, Link obviously talks.
Yeah.
You have to have dialogue, and he is kind of a smarmy asshole in the comic. But he's still a hero at the end of the day, and he doesn't really pick on people, even if they're mean to him before he saves them. He still saves them, and then it just makes it more impactful when he does.
Well, I think we ate up that little buffer of time that I was worried about talking about what we will want from Nintendo films, because apparently the list is long.
Yes.
So, anyway, with that, we are...
Nope. You're not going to skip over this one, because I know you don't like it, but I love it. But
I guess I don't.
So on May the 4th be with you, Disney released a small teaser, which I believe is playing now, of an actor playing Ray at Disney World or Disneyland with a real retractable lightsaber. and I lost my shit. Yes, it's probably not gonna be. You probably won't be able to fight with it or anything like that. We don't know. We don't know much about this other than it looks badass. And it's going to be a part of the Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser Immersive Hotel, which promises to take the initial premise of its Galaxy Edge park and expand it in a Westworld-style interactive 2-night Star Wars adventure. They're still working on these sabers. You change your face, whatever. You know what? Whatever. I'm enjoying this. I'm fanboying. I'm a huge Star Wars fan, so... watch The Bad Batch, by the way.
Look,
so, I know you said...
I can't hit anyone with this because I've already
don't know that.
Basically what this is, think slap bracelet technology and a tape measure and an LED strip on slap bracelet tape measure technology. That's it. There's a motor that unwinds it, it stiffens up, but a strong breeze or the side of somebody's head that I'm gonna whap it up against would knock this down, and it's going to end up just like a limp noodle.
You don't know that. You haven't tested it.
I'm telling you what this thing is. If I can't, so I won't be able to, so it just rises up. Ooh, but heaven forbid the wind blow on it or something and it just falls over. Imagine how comical that looked. That is a joke writing itself.
Do not let this man ruin your Star Wars experience on this cruise. Do not let this man ruin your experience on this. You get to have a real lightsaber that can retract, and you get to swing it around and make the noise, and you'll be a real Jedi. So the current real lightsabers at Disney parks cost right around $200, so this is probably going to be right around that ballpark. Probably a little more, but you know what? I'm excited because I get to carry around a lightsaber on my belt, and then if I want to just... So I'm excited. I don't care what this man says over here. He's being a party pooper. He's ruined it for everybody.
The first time I see one fall over, I'm just hitting the Morgan Freeman voice and just going, and that was when Obi-Wan realized that he was getting older and not able to rise to the occasion. He thought about Viagra. He thought about how pathetic it might be.
Oh.
Anyway, we'll see when this thing comes out. But I want to know what is the tech, because I've already kind of figured out what it is. I mean, there's no guarantee. I just got it. I know.
You have a good theory.
I know people.
Yeah.
I know engineers, and we've already all right, how they do it. You show this kind of stuff to an engineer, and they go, all right, let's see, how do they make this work? LED strip, blah, blah, blah. Okay, we got it. But we'll see. We'll see. I'll take my lightsaber with the polycarbonate blade that I can actually
fight with.
I'm sorry. You said slap bracelet technology, and all I could imagine was, vroom, and then just it wrapping around someone's arm like a snake.
This is a lightsaber whip. That's
See,
cool,
I can hit you on one side of the head, and I'll hit you on the other side as well.
And then I'm gonna hit you with my polycarbonate blade.
Well, see, okay, I'm also going to just say real quick as a safety warning for people, do not actually hit people in the head with those. Like the ones that are like the real lightsabers. Don't actually hit people in the head with those. I know we're making the joke about it, and y'all find this funny, but that is not okay to do. Don't do that. Above the neck is not okay. Those areas are very sensitive. And you also don't know what kind of injuries people have had in the past. I have a soft spot on my head that if you hit it, I will black out.
No.
I don't need that to happen.
So, and you can't look at my head and see where it is. So you don't know what kind of shit that is, so don't be fucking doing it. Thank you. I took the 1F for a good reason.
Well, that is the show for the evening. Thank you all for joining us out there. We'll be back next week. In the meantime, please like this video and subscribe, and go over to facebook.com/SCNS Live. Follow us for news throughout the week over there, and on Twitter at SCNS Live and Instagram at SCNS Live. If you want to follow us personally, you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Jason the X.
You can follow me on Instagram under NerdyRick89, spelled NERDYRIC89. I'm doing the 365-day challenge, picture day every day. Today was day 126. Also, I met an awesome friend over the weekend. Her name is Carrie, and she was telling me about her podcast. It's called Dark Side Tour Guides. It is a travel-inspired podcast that explores the darker side of each city they visit. Learn about the history and meal and drink from each city in addition to brief history. However, things get exciting as your tour guides cover the lore, paranormal locations, and famous murders from the city as well. We have Catherine, who covers food and true crime, Bree, who covers the history and lore, and my friend Carrie tells us about the booze and booze. And she was showing me some of the cocktails they drink on the podcast. So give it a listen. They're really awesome. Dark Side Tour Guides. They have like 34 episodes. So go give them a listen, give them a follow, and tell them we sent you.
All right. Car.
You can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Corodono Art for all things art related or Suikoden related. As I say every week, if you do like Suikoden, please message me on either of these places, and I will be extremely happy because I don't have anyone to talk to about any of this. Or if you would like to follow me for things that are more in vein of like Final Fantasy XIV, you can follow me at chaotic_noodle, which, as a note, I will be joining Photos of Eorzea from Twitter for streaming the Final Fantasy Fan Fest event and participating in some of the events from afar. So we'll be talking about some of those events. We will also be streaming on our Twitch channel, Eorzea Photography, all of the events, just in case you can't find the Final Fantasy event or if you just want to support us.
All right. Well, okay, guys, that has been our show. We will see you next week. As we always say, keep on nerding.